Welcome to the class 6 students. This is the last part of the chapter Surfing the Web. I have given 4 videos previously of this chapter, and I hope whatever I have explained in those videos, it is clear to you all. In my last video I was talking about bookmarks. I told you what bookmarks are, and today we will continue with how to add bookmarks, how to go to already added bookmarks, and we will talk about how these bookmark thing is how there are minor differences between Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox and Internet Explorer in case of bookmarks. So we will talk about that, okay, and then we will talk about the last few topics of this chapter. So in the previous class, I started talking about bookmarks, right? And I have showed you where bookmarks can be saved. This star is the place which with which we can save or add bookmarks, and here you see other bookmarks, and there are a few other similar folders where all the saved bookmarks are kept. By clicking on these folders we can find all the saved bookmarks. Okay, now we will get to know what how these bookmarks can be saved. What are the step-by-step process for saving these bookmarks? One more thing before going into that, bookmarks are also known as favorites. Okay, just like there are minor changes in minor differences between Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox and Internet Explorer. Similarly, as one example that you already know, which is the icon of the home button, right? So similarly, favorites is just the other name of bookmarks which is seen in Internet Explorer. Okay, so whenever we want to visit that particular web page which we have saved already, we can just scroll through the bookmarks and click on it. Okay, so how will we do it? We will click on this other bookmarks list. A drop down list will come right below it, and all the saved bookmarks will be shown here. Whichever we need, we can just click on it. Okay, now let's go into the step-by-step process. So here we will discuss about what is the exact process in Mozilla Firefox, the process to add a web page to the bookmarks. Okay, so first step, the step 1 will be to click bookmarks on menu bar. So since this web browser that I'm showing you is Google Chrome, and here in your book the step-by-step process is given of Mozilla Firefox, there will be minor differences. I will explain to you how those differences are, but here the step 1 is to click bookmarks in menu bar. But for Google Chrome you will have to click on this star icon. Okay, and after clicking on that, this will become yellow in color, which means the bookmark has already been saved. Now what we have to do, we have to change the name of the bookmark. We can do that, we cannot do that, that is optional. We can put it in a particular folder where we want to keep it. There are different folders for saved bookmarks, and then finally our bookmark is saved. But according to the book where Mozilla Firefox is given, step 1 is to click bookmarks on menu bar. Step 2 is to click on bookmark this page option. There will be a separate option to which will ask us to bookmark this page, and then a message box appears. We click on done to add the web page to our collection of bookmarks. So after that, lastly, during the last step, this kind of box will appear where we can change the name and all that, edit the name and all that, also enter it into a different folder, and lastly there will be option done. So when we can click on it and it will be done. Okay, so look into your book, page number 39, you will find that the detailed explanation is given. We can also change the name with which the bookmark is saved by typing the new name in the name box. Just what I told you here, that we can change the name by editing the name and typing the new name within the name box. Also, we can save the bookmark in any other folder. So there are different folders for different types of bookmarks, and according to our choice, we can keep the saved web page in a particular folder in order to organize all the bookmarks in a proper way. These different folders of bookmarks are basically to organize them in different bookmarks. Okay, so after all our organizing and all that are done, so we can click on done, and after that finally the bookmark will be saved. In Mozilla Firefox, to visit a web page, now we will talk about all the bookmarks are saved, right? Now we know how to save a bookmark. Now what should we do if we have to visit the already saved bookmark? So let's talk about that now. So in case of Google Chrome, we can click on this folders, and a list of already saved bookmarks will come, and we can we can choose among that list. Okay, but what happens in case of Mozilla Firefox? To visit a web page which is already added to bookmarks, we click on bookmarks in the menu bar. So there will be the menu bar option, like this 3-button like option here. Okay, so there will be a menu bar option where bookmarks will be one of those options, and a list of bookmarks which are already saved by us will come. Okay, a drop down list will come, and we can click just like here. There we have to go to menu first and then click on bookmark. Here the option is right in front. Okay, so if the name is in a folder, choose the folder. We can choose the folder and then the name of the web page to open our desired or required web page. Okay, in Internet Explorer, now I have shown you what happens in Google Chrome. I have already discussed what happens in Mozilla Firefox, but what happens in Internet Explorer? In Internet Explorer, we click on favorites menu. So previously I told you that the name of bookmarks in Internet Explorer is known as favorites. Okay, so we click on favorites menu and click on the page that we have already added in the favorites to open. So more or less these 3 web browsers are same. Difference lies in where these icons, where these folders are located, or how the icons look. These are the few differences. Okay, now coming to another topic of this chapter is history. Now you already know what history is. History generally means anything we have already done in the past, like you study in the subject history, study about different incidents that happened in India or European history, if you're studying the European history. So according to what the concerned topic is, history means what have already happened, what have already taken place in the past. Okay, now in case of web surfing, searching through the internet, history basically means what all we have searched previously. Okay, so what web pages we have visited previously, what websites we opened previously, what searches we made previously. So all those things come under the category of history. Okay, so why do we need history? Basically, look at your book now. Sometimes we wish to get back to a web page we liked, but we do not remember its URL. Suppose previously, just 2-3 days ago, I have visited a website and I want to visit that again, but I don't remember the address or the URL of that particular website. Also, I have forgotten to add it to bookmarks, because remembering the address and adding it to bookmarks are short ways of getting back to already visited web pages or websites, right? But we have forgotten in both of those. Does not remember the address, have forgotten to add it to the bookmarks. So what will happen? How can we get it back? we can just visit this history option in the menu of web browser, and under that we will get to see all kinds of list will come day to day, along with the time when we visited those web pages, those websites, when we searched those when we typed those words for searching what we want to search. So usually web pages stay in the history for a certain number of days. Suppose I can only get what I have searched till the last 30 days. Okay, before more than that, suppose I want to search something I have last visited 2 years ago, I will not be able to find it. Even computer has some limitations, right? So even if we can go back to, even if we can go back to the history, we can only go back till a certain period of time. 2 years, 6 months, all these long periods will not be, means the history of all these long periods will not be available there. Okay, so I hope you understand what history is. Next is the viewing history. So we now know that even if we forget the address, even if we forget to add it to the bookmarks, we can get it from history. But how can we visit this history option? Okay, look into your book. To view history in Internet Explorer, we click favorites and then click the history tab. Also through Mozilla Firefox, you can view the history by following the actions mentioned. So basically here are a few steps which are given in the pictures. Basically what I said already, you go to that history tab will be there, you click on it, day by day, time according to time, you will get all the results, all the lists of the web pages and websites visited earlier. Okay, so this is all about this chapter. I hope you have understood this chapter, and in the online class I will clear all your doubts if you have any doubt from this chapter. Okay, thank you.